Hello, welcome to part 5 of a series of presentations for mobile short-range HF RFID reader. My name is Ian.thng and I am the Chief Engineering Architect for this reader. In this clip, I hope to impart some basic tips on how to use the wall antenna on my right hand here for stock taking purposes, and how to dock the wall antenna, meaning to say the ring on this wall antenna handle is to be mated to the fending hook of this reader black box. Now in stock taking, we would typically have a row of items like a set of standing books. You would typically have a reader that's something like this, that's slung across the shoulders using a nylon strap. Your right hand or your left hand will be holding a wall antenna like this for scanning items. There's another piece of equipment, which is the ultra mobile PC like this, which in my case is strapped to my left hand. The purpose of the ultra mobile PC is, as you can see, it is connected by USB port to my reader here. So as I scan items using this antenna, the information that's picked up by the reader is transmitted concurrently to this ultra mobile PC, which will then do some processing to this information for me. Right, let's look at some stock taking tips that I'm going to share with you. Now, first of all, during stock taking, we will first have to bring the wall antenna as close as possible to the items that's to be scanned. In this case, it is books. There are 14 books here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start slightly offset from the first book on my right, and then I slowly move the wall antenna towards the end on the other side. Now as I scan the antenna, I'll be looking at this ultra mobile PC for the number of items scanned. So if there are 14 items here, I would expect to see 14 unique IDs also displayed on the ultra mobile PC. It's not every time that you'll get perfect scans. There may be 14 items on the shelf, but you may get only 13 items displayed on the ultra mobile PC, which means to say you have probably missed one book. Now, it is usually the case that a tin book like this would be missed. Alright, a tin book like this would be missed in the scanning. The reason is because of the tin book, the tag in the tin book is very close to the other tags in the other books. So when two tags are very close together, they tend to detune each other. So normally before scanning, what we'll do is that we'll first notice which books are the tin books. For example, this is a tin book. So when we start the scanning, what we'll do is that as we move the scanning from right to left, we will purposely hover or keep still to the location where the tin book is, and then we'll start to move again. Another way of trying to obtain the UID of hard to reach items like this tin book is to insert the wall antenna at the position of where the tin book is, and you should be able to pick up the tag of the tin book easily. Right, so that ends all the scanning tips that I wish to share with you. Now we now come to the point where we want to dock this wall antenna. Normally after scanning, all the information will be stored into the temporary buffer of this ultra mobile PC. So you want to put that into hard disk or into permanent storage. So which means to say you would need to use the stylus of the ultra mobile PC to operate your Stocktake software. Now with a one antenna on your right hand, it's going to be a bit of a hassle. So what we're going to do is this: after scanning a set of items, we want to dock this one antenna onto the fending hook of the black box. So what we'll do is this, so just watch carefully how I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to use only one right hand. I'm not going to use any of my left hand or use anything to assist me. It's just going to be my single right hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my right hand to this side of the antenna so that I'm holding like that now. I'm going to turn the antenna 90 degrees. Now with the lower part of my right arm, which is this part, I'm going to jam the black box against my body so that the black box doesn't sway, it doesn't move, it's jammed to my body. Now with the antenna, with the semicircle ring towards the fending hook, I now use some force to bring the ring into the fending hook's position. And when you hear a click, it means that your one antenna is safely docked onto your black box. Now with your right hand that's no longer holding the WAN, you can now use the stylus and operate your stock taking software. Now on the reverse motion, where you want to remove the antenna from its docking position, it's also very easy to do so. So let me just adjust this black box and let me show you how to do it. Now with your right hand, what you do is that you have a couple of fingers over this part of the handle. Then with your thumb, press this lever all the way down until you can hear a faint click, which means to say that the lever has gone past the ring on the antenna. Now with that, you can now slowly remove the antenna out. And there you are, with a twist of the finger, you're now back into your scanning hand again. The antenna is now back into your scanning hand. Let me show you the whole process again, docking it and taking it out again. So there you are. To dock it, I move my finger, my right hand to this part, and then I rotate this, and then I jam with my right arm, and then I'm now able to bring it into position and hear the click. To take it out, you can see what happens is that I'm going to use my right arm, and then I'm going to use my thumb to press the lever until I hear a faint click, and then I can pull out the antenna. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching.